AITAH for messaging the husband of my husband's affair partner. I found out my husband, of nearly 20 years, is cheating for the second time. I know. Fool me once and all that, but needless to say my blood will not stop boiling. We are getting divorced. I just had this hunch that the AP affair partner was also married. Something about my husband's comments about her didn't add up. Since he was too checked out to even bother with a burner phone, it took about 5 minutes with the phone bill and 10 minutes of Googling to find an email address for her husband. I'm not on FB, so probably would have been faster if I was. I sent him an email, and within 5 minutes my husband was texting me asking what I had done, saying I destroyed a family today. All I can say is I wish someone would have told me the first time he cheated, so I wouldn't have hung out with the woman and been friendly. This guy is in a similar situation as he and my husband know each other. I actually sent the email from a burner email address and didn't out my husband, in case I was wrong somehow, but it's clear to me based on my husband's comments that the AP named him. The AP swears she's been trying to end things with her husband and he won't listen. Maybe that's true, but it's also possible she's totally playing my husband and hasn't said anything to hers. AP's husband wants to talk to me, and I'll probably call him. So am I the asshole for telling my husband's AP's husband about the affair? Did I destroy a family? Should I have just kept my mouth shut? Should I not speak to him? My boiling blood may be clouding my judgment. Edited to add, I honestly can't believe how many people have taken the time to read this. Thank you all for your replies. I really appreciate the laughs, thoughtful insights, and personal stories people shared. Some of OOP's comments. Commenter: well, all I can say is that the AP's husband would have appreciated knowing this happened versus not knowing. OOP, that's what I thought too. I know I would have, and I say that from experience. Commenter: if she was trying to end it with her husband, then you didn't destroy a family, you merely assisted her in the process of ending it with him. Truly though, NTA. The cheaters ruin their relationships, not you. Telling the truth equals the bad behavior, cheating. OOP, that's why I think my husband is getting played. I'll be curious to hear the other side, and if she was truly trying to end it. Update post, August 7th, 2025, 4 days later. The day after my original email to the AP's husband, he and I talked on the phone. He was shocked to learn about the affair, poor guy. I could tell he was struggling, as he wanted to believe all the lies she had told him and was desperate to believe they hadn't had sex, like she told him they hadn't. My husband says the same, but given the fact that he's a proven liar, I didn't believe it for a second. AP's husband said he was worried for his kids. He explained he was embarrassed as my husband and he are part of the same circle. I said I could relate with my first experience of infidelity. He was grateful to me for reaching out and thanked me. After that conversation, my husband texted me upset that I had revealed his prior affair and that I only did it to hurt him because it is, of course, all about him. I explained that the conversation I had with this guy had nothing to do with him. When I mentioned the prior affair, I mentioned in the context of relatable life experience. I honestly thought it wouldn't be a secret between cheaters anyway, but I guess the AP wasn't happy to learn about it. I know, shocker, cheaters cheat. I guess she thought she was special. At this point, my husband was still sleeping at the house. I woke up the next day, feeling like I couldn't breathe. It ended up being a full-blown panic attack, which only stopped after I started screaming at my husband, saying he needed to leave the house. He is officially not living here anymore, and will be packing up the rest of his stuff during an upcoming weekend away that I have planned with friends. I am very sad and very angry, but I'm starting to feel like I can breathe again. Sorry to disappoint so many that wanted me to meet him in person and sleep with him. All of those comments made me laugh. That would have made for a much more exciting update. If anything else noteworthy happens, I'll post another update. One of OOP's comments. Commenter: how did your husband know what was said in the call between you and the AP's husband? OOP: the husband told the affair partner many of the details, and she went straight back to my husband. Like a sick game of telephone.